The Brisbane City Council Habitat Brisbane team have created this video for bushcare volunteers, demonstrating the cut and paint and stem scrape and paint methods of herbicide application. This is for the control of weeds on Habitat Brisbane sites. After completing this training, you will be able to safely apply pre-mixed herbicides provided to you to control weedy shrubs, woody vines and small weed trees. Habitat Brisbane group leaders are to train group members on site or coordinate a viewing of this video before allowing the use and application of herbicides on site. Most cases of accidental poisoning from herbicides occur by exposure through the skin. Using the correct personal protective equipment, or PPE, will reduce or prevent the chance of accidental exposure to herbicides during cut and paint or scrape and paint applications. Volunteers must wear appropriate PPE when handling and applying all herbicides. This includes wearing a long sleeve shirt and long trousers, enclosed shoes or boots, leather gloves, safety glasses and a hat. The herbicide you use will be provided to you in a suitable applicator bottle, already pre-mixed at the correct concentration. Ensure you are wearing all PPE from the moment herbicides are handled, even if the cap is on. Also, ensure the cap is secure when you are walking. Inspect bottles and equipment regularly and report any leakages or damage immediately to your group leader or Habitat Brisbane officer. The herbicides used by Habitat Brisbane for the cut and paint and stem scrape and paint methods are glyphosate 360 mixed at a 1:1 ratio with water, and Vigilant Gel, which is coloured blue so the areas of application can easily be identified. The cut and paint method is suitable for coppicing or suckering woody weeds such as camphor and privet, woody stems of vines, weeds that are too large for hand pulling, or weeds with long taproots such as ochna. Cut and paint involves cutting off the invasive plants completely at its base using secateurs, loppers or a handsaw. The herbicide solution is then painted onto the exposed surface of the cut stem or stump, where it will be absorbed by the plant. The stem scrape and paint method uses a suitable tool to scrape away a roughly 10 cm section of bark on the trunk of a shrub or stem of a vine to expose the sapwood, allowing herbicide to be absorbed by the plant. Stem scraping is a useful technique for ensuring herbicide is transported through the whole plant. This is especially important with weedy vines like Madeira, as simply cutting the stems may result in falling aerial tubers that can easily resprout. In both methods, it is essential that the herbicide solution is applied immediately, as a delay will give poorer results. While you will have minimal exposure to herbicide during these applications, it is important that you have a basic awareness of the potential risks of herbicide use and how to minimise these. Wash your hands and forearms thoroughly with soap and water after mixing or applying chemicals, and especially before eating, drinking or going to the toilet. After each day's use, separately wash and clean any contaminated clothing, gloves and other PPE. Following correct procedures for herbicide application will significantly reduce the risk of things going wrong. But accidents can happen. Damage to non-target plants from herbicide drips can be reduced by quickly cutting off the affected foliage or spraying the plant with clean water. If concentrated herbicide is spilt on clothing, remove the clothing as soon as practicable and wash the affected area of the body with soap and water. If concentrated chemicals come into contact with the skin or eyes, immediately rinse eyes or skin with clean water for several minutes. If swallowed, do not induce vomiting. Immediately rinse mouth with water and seek medical attention. Also, make sure to inform your Habitat Brisbane group leader. If poisoning occurs, contact Queensland's Poison Information Centre on 131126 or phone emergency response on 000. You can also reach emergency from a mobile phone by calling 112. Thank you for watching this training video. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact your Habitat Brisbane officer.